And away we go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you're coming in from. Thank you so much for being here today. Thanks for taking some time away from your busy lives and schedules to come and spend a few minutes with only me today. Usually I've got my brother in arms, Trevor, with me today, but he's busy with a private engagement. But I think we might be lucky enough to see him in a little while. Pop in to say good day. And funny enough, it's crazy for me to imagine that none of us would be in this room today if it wasn't for Trevor insisting that I have a look at this little business opportunity back, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. So Trev, if you can hear this at some point, I love you. Thank you so much for insisting I have a look, buddy. Now, ladies and gents, this is something that we're calling the Great Disruption for a reason. You're about to experience something really amazing. You're about to learn about a company that, seriously, against all odds, has had an entire industry on its knees for the past 11 months, screaming, what the hell just happened? I'm deadly serious. It's a company that's about to change everything that you've ever known about this online space, this network marketing industry. So buckle up, because you're in for a treat. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Johnny Demos, a little Aussie bloke from Melbourne in Australia. I'm married to my crazy Sicilian wife, bride Lucy, who many of you know. She's my partner in crime. She's also my one of the big reasons why my blood pressure is where it's at. Anyway, a little bit of background on me. I got involved in the network marketing industry back in around 2006 after being invited to one of those, those secret home meetings. Remember those? It was a meeting that it took me by surprise. It shocked me a little bit, but it changed my life. It was the beginning of something really special, but also was the beginning of a love-hate relationship with network marketing. I'm sure many of you can relate. Now, I've been fortunate enough to have worked side by side with some of the greats in this industry. It's been fantastic. I'm blessed. Enjoyed my successes, and of course, had to experience some of the failures as well, right? But after 17 years and a bunch of companies later, I had enough. Guys, please mute your lines while you're out there too. Now, I'd had enough. I was exhausted, and I realized that this industry that I enjoyed so much over the years, in the end, was nothing more than just a bunch of great companies all fighting to sell their amazing but extremely overpriced products to people that simply couldn't afford to buy them every month, just so these companies could pay out big money in a compensation plan. And seriously, there was one disturbing truth that I realized at some point that I could never ignore. And it was a truth that nobody wanted to talk about or admit. And that is that most people in this online space, call it whatever you want, affiliate marketing, network marketing, direct selling, whatever you want to call it, most people make no money. Nothing. At best, some might break even, but most people simply spend more money than they ever make. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to quickly check if there's any people that are unmuted. Please mute your lines, guys, because I can hear some feedback.
You want to make me co-host? I'll grab them.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, and we keep going. Now, one company has come along and changed everything that we've ever known about this industry once and for all. Now, for the first time in almost 100 years, the network marketing industry has just experienced the biggest disruption it's ever seen. A disruption nobody saw coming. A disruption that shocked the entire industry and still continues to do that every day. This is the crazy story of a company that simply stood up for the first time in the last 90-something years and said, enough is enough. They grabbed the existing industry that was totally upside down and they twisted it and turned it the right side up for the first time. And the timing couldn't be better. Why? Because we've had a model in this industry for the last 90-something years, guys, that for most hasn't worked. People in this industry are sick and tired, and they're screaming, enough is enough. As I mentioned earlier, 95% of people don't make a dime in this industry. And people are just sick and tired of paying for expensive products every single month, products that they're forced to buy, whether they want them or not, just to qualify for their little $26 check, just to stay in the game. Or, seriously, they really need these amazing products but can't afford the $200-300 a month price tag. Because, guys, not everybody gets into this business in network marketing to build a business. Some genuinely want the products for their own health. But because of the expensive prices, most end up quitting the industry, company after company, after almost 3 months on average. And they end up just becoming another statistic in network marketing, feeling like a failure, feeling guilty, and feeling like it's their fault. And just all they do is end up bashing the industry from there on. Well, I'm here to tell you this. It's not your fault. It's not your fault if you haven't experienced success in this industry. It's not your fault if network marketing didn't work for you. It's not your fault so many of your people have been quitting over the years. You're plugging in holes, right, in a bucket. And it's certainly not your fault if you didn't know some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. Let me tell you this. They simply didn't want you to know. All the companies, they know how it works. They know the statistics. They know the odds. They didn't want you to know that the odds were stacked against you always. Look at the statistics. 95% of people in this industry don't make any money. Why? They didn't want you to know this. They didn't want you to know that you almost never stood a chance of winning this thing. They're too busy running around saying that it's your fault. You need to read more books. You need to reach out to more people. You need to get your mindset right. It's your fault. Well, that's about to change, because welcome to the network marketing revolution. Seriously, that's exactly what this is, a revolution. I'll tell you this, the days of selling overpriced products just so a few people at the top of a compensation plan can get rich are finally over. That is one of the best quotes straight from one of our co-founders, Nada Kazan. I absolutely love that. Now, let me ask you something. What if, take a step back, lie back, take a sip of coffee and have a think about this for a second. What if you could seriously forget about everything that you've ever known about this industry? And that's a lot. Just erase it from your memory. What if auto ships were a thing of the past? Now, for those of you that don't know what an auto ship is, for the newbies, it's simply when you decide to start your own business from home in this industry, you join a great company, whichever, and they force you to spend hundreds of dollars every month on overpriced products. It's just the model, right? Even though you can't afford them, just so you can stay in the game, just so you can remain qualified. Don't get me started. What if you never had to order a single thing ever again? What if you could order what you want, when you want, because you want to, not because you have to? And how about when you did want to order, what if you only paid $9, $15, $18, not $70, $90, or $130, which is what goes on everywhere? Imagine that was possible. What if there was no more chasing people at the end of every month, screaming at them to place an order? Me, this was me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. Daniel, it's the 28th, the 29th. How are you going, buddy? You're going to place an order this month? You haven't placed anything. I know it's expensive, buddy. I know your cupboard's full too. I get you. But imagine you didn't have to do that anymore. Seriously. What if there was no more chasing that volume or that rank before the end of the month to re-qualify for that rank that you haven't seen for months since achieving it? You know, back 3 months ago when you had that big month, that big, Friday, what do they call it? Black Fridays and Cyber Mondays, and you had a big month and you haven't seen those volumes and sales since then. What if you didn't have to worry about that rubbish anymore? What if it didn't cost you a small fortune? Oh, don't get me started here. What if it didn't cost you a small fortune to get started in the first place? I had a company that, seriously, I've spent thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands on starting up new companies. But one in particular about 3 years ago, because my sponsor that was getting me into the business was a big leader that most people know the name, I had to impress him, didn't I? And I had to buy the big ambassador pack, was $3,000 US at the time. Up until about 3 months ago, I just threw out pills. I think it was about four pills, because I think I had a cupboard full. Ridiculous. What if that didn't have to happen anymore? What if you didn't have to start at zero every single month? You have a big month, bang, you're back at zero again. What if you never had to fill your pantry or your garage with expired products ever again? And what if just people didn't friggin' quit? Seriously, you spend half your time in this industry traditionally filling in holes in your bucket because there are holes in your bucket and water sipping out. So when you're pouring water in the top and more is leaving out of the little holes. That's what happens. And then you disappear for a weekend to go on a holiday with your significant other, and you come back and you're missing 20 people that have just quit. What if that didn't happen? What if it was just easier, man? What if you just had peace in this industry to build something great and you had the peace of mind? What if all of that stuff was possible? Because let me tell you, it's never been possible in 100 years. Well, it's possible now, my friends. It's possible right now. Because welcome to LiveGood, the first to market membership club in network marketing, a subscription model for the first time. It's the Amazon of network marketing. And I've just come off a call with our number one leader in the company, and he fired the hell out of me. Fired me up, I mean. Absolutely, there is nothing like this on the planet. It's the company that simply decided to fix the old broken model. They took a bunch of things that were wrong and broken with the old model and said, we're fixing every single one of them, not just one or two, everything. And it's also the membership that pays. That's right. This membership club not only saves you a ridiculous amount of money, if that's all you want, but it makes you money as well. Now, LiveGood officially launched in December 2022. It's almost a year. They're based out of Jupiter in Florida in the US. They've just passed 870,000 members in a matter of 10, 11 months. And they're on track for 1 million members, hopefully by December. That would be incredible. 1 million members. Amazon took 2 years to get to 1 million members, guys. So please try and understand what we got here. This isn't just another company. This is another Amazon. In 20 years from now, your kids, and some of you might have grandkids at that stage, are going to be talking about, oh my God, remember back in 2022 when this thing started? Just like we're talking about Amazon. That's why LiveGood has rocked this industry, folks. That's why this is called the Great Disruption. Now, what's the big deal about LiveGood? Let me confirm it for you. There's no more auto ships. You order what you want, when you want, at almost cost price. At almost cost price. There's no more requalifying for ranks and chasing volumes and, and ranks and all that stuff every month, ever again. There's no more starting from zero every month. There's no more paying thousands of dollars or $500, whatever, to get started. And for God's sake, there's no more people quitting. Why? Because all you pay is a $9.95 membership every single month, just like everything else that you pay. If you sat down and looked at your bank account like I did last week for mine, because I need to get some stuff from my accountant, I was shocked at how many memberships and subscriptions I'm paying for. This is $9.95, not too much to ask, right? To start a business. And you're going to get access to the best health and wellness products on the planet at up to 80% off anywhere else, anywhere. And you know what? Nobody quits a $10 program. You might even have somebody that you bring into your business and doesn't do much for the next 6 months. He doesn't quit. Nobody quits here. You're either going to get people that are enjoying the program and enjoying some fantastic products and paying their $10 a month, or you're going to get those that are building a business with you. But nobody quits when they're getting so much value. Why do you have a Costco membership? So we can shop there and get some cool discounts like 25% off 30 gallons of ketchup, right? Of course. So what if you can get 70, 80, 90% discounts and never leave the house? You're getting this, right? If you think you love your existing subscriptions, you're going to be obsessed with this one. Obsessed. And how's this? For a once-off $40 upfront fee, you can share this little $10 membership with your friends, family, whatever. Don't be selfish, because they'll want to know. They'll want to know how you're getting these cheap products, right? The minute they know that you're paying $10 for something that you're normally paying 80 or 90, of course they're going to want to know. And when they become a member or an affiliate, you get paid. You simply get paid. Just like Amazon pays you when you refer a member to to them. Just like Costco pays you when you refer a member to Costco. Just like Disney Plus pays you when you refer a member to them. None of those three pay you, right? So you're not just saving a fortune here, you're making money by sharing this with your friends, family, whoever. Imagine Jeff Bezos did that back, 25, 30 years ago to give you a small cut of everybody's Amazon membership every single month for as long as they remain members. It's crazy. That's what we're doing here, folks. We're sharing a membership club. Tell me you can't do this. This is ridiculous. Over 200 million members are at Amazon now. Think about what this is going to look like, what LiveGood's going to look like in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. That's what we have here. And we're just in our first year. Does that make sense? Now, who's responsible for this revolution? Let's meet the founders really quick. Ben Glinsky, on your left, is the CEO of LiveGood. With over 20 years experience owning and running some of the most successful companies in the industry, Ben decided to simply come out of retirement. He didn't want to. He'd sold his previous company, made sure his people were okay. He'd seriously had enough of the industry because he knew what it was like. He knew that most people don't make money here. So he got out, he had enough, he'd made plenty of money, but he teamed up with his great friend Nada Kazan, who's another well-known veteran for 30 years in this industry, who'd been bugging him for the last 5 or 6 years about getting this membership club on the road to be the first ones. And he convinced him. And together with product gurus Ryan and Lisa Goodkin, Ryan being the doctor, the formulator, and brains behind these amazing products, while Lisa supports us as the director of product education. And so LiveGood was born. What a ride. And LiveGood, I'm telling you, is breathing life back into not only the industry, this industry that needed it so desperately, but it's breathing life into the long-lost dreams of everybody involved. It's impacting lives like nothing I've ever seen. But let me remind you again, LiveGood isn't just a membership that saves you at 80, 90% off the best health and wellness products ever made. LiveGood is a membership that pays. And let me tell you something, considering it's a $10 membership, it pays extremely well, unlike all the other ones that you see here that simply don't. Now, really quickly, let's just check out some product comparisons. We'll play a little bit of Would You Rather, just to give you a bit of an idea for those that haven't seen. How about our incredible, I love these. Look, I've always been a greens fan, right? But organic greens like this, the best I've ever seen for $18 for a month's supply. Why would you ever need, and I'm sorry, Joe Rogan, I'm a fan of Joe Rogan, who loves plugging AG1, but $99? Come on, seriously. The collagen that everybody's screaming about, I've been taking it now for about 3 weeks. I'm waiting to see how I look younger. I know Daniel was just about to say, Johnny, my God, is that really you? But seriously, this is incredible. It's incredible. I mean, I am starting to see some changes, but those that have tested it longer than I have, phenomenal. But listen, $28 for a month's supply, not 80 or 90 or 150 compared to other popular brands that many of you know. Now, I've got to say, the Super Reds, they're probably my favorite. Anyone with a heart or a brain has to take this product. It's $18 for a month's supply versus $70 or $40 for these two other popular brands. And Super Beats, for example, isn't even organic for double the price, right? Now, for those of you that understand CBD oil, listen carefully. This is jaw-dropping. 750 milligrams of the highest quality full spectrum CBD oil. Guess what? It was $18, but up until recent times, I haven't updated the slide, because we're buying so much of it from our supplier, the price went down to, I think, $15, $14.95, something like that. Who does that? Compared to $89.99, $90, $100, $110, everywhere else you go. Now, I know you're asking, I can hear someone asking, how can they possibly sell these high quality products at low prices? Because somebody said to me the other day, you get what you pay for. Oh, you idiot. No. I mean, yes, technically you get what you pay for in theory, but that doesn't appear. That's not why prices are cheap. I'll tell you why the prices are I was going to say bloody cheap. I'll tell you why. Because products cost between $8 and $12 to manufacture. That's just a fact. We know this. So think about that for a second. But companies will increase the price by 8 to 10x plus just because Harry and Sally need to get their cut of the commission. Do you understand? It's all about commission. So if they're not paying commission and you're out in the retail stores, then it's profit margin. You're going to take a product that's $8 to $12, mark it up to make your profit, and then sell it. Or mark it up to make your profit and to pay commissions. You're going to mark it up to $100. That's what we've been seeing so far for 100 years. That's not what's happening here. Those days are over. I'll tell you why. Because LiveGood, they don't 8, 10, 15x the prices of their products just to pay commissions. Please, if you understand one thing, understand this. There's no volume and no commissions built into our prices. So LiveGood decided, you know what? We're going to take this product that costs $10. We're going to charge $12, $13, $14 just to make sure, just to cover some shipping. A couple of bucks to cover some shipping to the warehouse. But we don't want to make money on the product. Why? Why? Because they don't make money on the products here, guys. They make money on the $9.95 subscription. It is genius. Nobody had the know-how. No one had the vision to make a membership club work in network marketing until now. It's taken 100 years, for God's sake, and it works. That's why this company's rocking the industry. But remember one thing, please. LiveGood's not a health and wellness company. LiveGood is a membership club. Just like Amazon Prime, Netflix, Disney Plus, Sam's Club, Costco, and so many others. Our product is actually the membership. Does that make sense? Wow. But LiveGood is going to be your one-stop online superstore. This is where it really starts to get exciting, guys. Just like Amazon started with books all those years ago and branched out to everything else, we're starting with health and wellness, with the absolute best health and wellness products on the planet. You'll see that. And if you don't believe that, they've got a 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. That's a mouthful. No questions asked. So let me get back to what I was saying. Absolutely the best products on the planet. But over the next couple of years, LiveGood is going to launch a bunch of products and services in every major category. Everyday household products, washing powders, detergents, essential oils are coming in the next few weeks. You wait and see. Anyway, we're going to upset some industries, folks. We really are. Water filters are on the cards, skincare, everything at prices nobody's going to compete with. No one. You can't compete when you have a membership club. That's the key. LiveGood is guaranteeing their income of $10 a month from, let's say, 1 million people, right? That's $10 million a month right now, almost. They don't need to make money on the products. I'm saying that again and again, just so it can sink in. Here, you order what you want, when you want, if you want to, at ridiculous prices and no strings attached, except one. You keep paying your $9.95 per month. That's it. I'm paying for apps on my phone that I don't even use. It's ridiculous, and they cost me money. There's no chance in hell in the next 30, as long as LiveGood's around, that I'll stop my $9.95 membership and get these prices as well. So it's fantastic. It's pretty simple, right? Now, let's talk about some quick ranks at LiveGood, because we have some ranks which allow you to build your business, if that's what you're here for, and I'm sure most of you are. And as you build, you get paid more because of the certain ranks you achieve. So let's run through those really, really quickly. First, we have on your left the bronze rank, which is simply 2 members in your team. Go out and find 2 people, put them in, done. Usually, what I would say is go and get a couple of family members, a couple of people that you love. And I'll tell you why. Let me pause for a second. I'll tell you why. Because as you build this, when I built my business, I put my wife in first. And unfortunately, I didn't put my family member in second because I didn't realize all this stuff. So I had another team member that jumped in and took that top spot, a person that's got about 1,000 people in their business now, because I've been building, right? So those 2 positions are important. If anybody's not bronze, go and grab 2 people that you love. If you're going to build this business, if you're not really going to build much and you're just here for the products, don't worry about your family members, right? But I don't want you to waste your money. Next, we've got silver. Silver is simply 10 personal members or 3 separate bronzes in your team, plus a team of 20 in total. Gold is 30 personals in your team or 3 separate silvers, plus a team of 100. Now, platinum, where I'm at, is 100 personal members or 3 separate golds, plus a total team of 500. So you've got a few options when you're ranking up. Do you follow? So for platinum, you don't need to get 100. I didn't get 100, but I had a team of 500, right? And I think I almost had this 3 separate golds, but I got a team of 500. And anyway, you'll learn all that. So there's a few options. It's fantastic. It's the fairest compensation plan ever. And of course, there's diamond, which is 3 separate platinums and a team of 2,500, which is my next rank, which isn't far away. Now, and of course, there's crown diamond, which is a total team of 50,000 in your team. Okay. And we've got 2 of those. Now, you want to earn some money with LiveGood? Let's run through this really quickly. There are 6 ways to get paid with LiveGood. I'm only going to cover the first 4, which really only matter. The last 2 relate to some retail commissions, which most people don't get into unless you're some big influencer or you really want to go retail. But what's the point in selling a product for $10, $15 more to your friend? It's better for them to take on a membership for $9.95 and get the product for $15 cheaper. Do you know what I mean? So do the right thing. So let's go. Weekly fast start. Simple. This is LiveGood's way of simply paying you some quick cash. Fair enough. You go out and sponsor Trevor. Trevor pays his $50. You to get started. You earn $25. That's it. $50. So think about it. You go out and get 10 new people this week. Boom. $250 for you paid the following week in your bank account or crypto, whatever. It's pretty cool, but it gets better. You go and sponsor 2 people, right? See how if you rank up here, if you start ranking up, you just get paid more. So there are some fantastic incentives. You go and sponsor 2 people, you get to bronze. Now, if your new member Trevor goes and sponsors, let's say Tiffany pays her $50. Trevor makes the 25 fast start, right? You make 5. You make 10%. How good's that? And you just keep getting paid deeper levels as you rank up to 10 levels deep. So I'm a platinum. There are people that are joining my business that I wouldn't even know. I mean, I don't know anybody joining my business past level 2, right? But when my peoples are bringing in people, I get paid up to, well, for me, it's up to 8 levels, and soon it'll be 10. It's fantastic, guys. That's just a nice little check every single week to getting paid on people that you don't even know, right? But I mean, that's not millions of dollars. It's a cool little paycheck. Now, the matrix commissions. Everybody that joins your business, whether they want to build a business as an affiliate or join or just enjoy the best, cheapest products as a member, one or the other, doesn't matter. Everybody's going to be placed in your 2x15 matrix. I haven't got a little diagram here. It doesn't matter. You know what a matrix is. It's like a little pyramid. Ooh, pyramid. One of the legal ones, for God's sake. You know your workplace, your organization, wherever you usually work, where you've got the CEO at the top, and then the managers, and then the smaller managers and the workers, whatever, and then the cleaners and all that stuff. That's a pyramid too, yeah? The only difference is that the CEO's at the top and you never get there. This pyramid, this matrix, you start at the top and you build your business. Forget about the illegal pyramid schemes. Those things are illegal money games that have been around for a long time. They're still going to be around for a long time. Somebody once upon a time didn't understand this business and said, oh, it must be a pyramid scheme. Brains, right? Anyway, so imagine your 2x15 matrix. It begins with you, then 2 people, then 4, then 8, 16, 32, 64, just keeps multiplying. As your matrix begins to fill by people getting put in by you, or maybe I'm above you, whoever's above you, right? As it begins to fill, you simply get paid 25 cents, 2.5% on all the $10 memberships beneath you for your matrix, in your matrix. And that just keeps growing and growing to a maximum, of course, like it shows on the bottom there, $2,047 per month if your matrix fills. Is it ever going to fill? I don't know, eventually. But what I'm saying is it's because it gets built so spasmodically, it might take a few years before that fills. But whether it got to $2,000 or $1,000 or whatever, the point is you get paid on everybody that's in your matrix, 2.5%. And that's a fantastic little income of a few $100s, whatever it might mean for you every month, right? Up to a maximum of 16,000 if you max it out as a diamond. Okay. Now, but folks, listen carefully. By far, the one part of this compensation plan that is the most exciting, the part that's going to create the biggest checks that this industry has ever seen, will be the matching bonus, this part here. This is the one that I've been screaming about for so long, the last few months. This is the one that will set you and your family up for a life of freedom, as long as you're friggin' patient. It's the matching bonus. This is the one that is the true definition of residual income. I'll keep it simple. Whatever your personally enrolled people earn in their matrix every month, the previous slide, let's say I sponsor Trevor. Trevor earns, $500 in his matrix. I earn half. You get that? You go on to share this little $10 membership phenomenon with everybody, and you sponsor a bunch of people, and you will. And let's say at some point you've got 10 of these people that are earning $1,000 a month from their matrix. You earn $500 from each and every one of them every single month. And the more they earn, 50%, the more you earn. They earn $1,000, you earn 500. They earn 500, you earn 250. Now imagine just for a second, and this is why I get crazy with this. I've seen the back office, the pay of some of our big income earners, some of our diamonds, right? Listen carefully. Somebody like Tim Miller, for example, who's not shy in showing me, and showing some others, as long as all the right disclaimers are in place, what he's earning. Now, you imagine in 10 years' time, you've got, 5,000, 10,000 people in your business, in your team. I don't know. It's a membership club, right? There's 200 million members in Amazon. So you might have 10,000 people. How many of those people have you sponsored? How many of those might be earning $50 a month, $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month? This is a retirement plan like no other. Like no other. You one day reach out to heaven forbid, you make a phone call, you send a message to someone you don't know. Let's say it's a Trevor or a Dr. Aaron, like I've got on my team, about this LiveGood phenomenon, and they say yes. And they run away and just become a diamond, like Trevor just did. And they max out, they earn 2,000 from their matrix, 1,000 from their matrix, 5,000. They max it out at 16,000. You earn half. And you know what? I know I'm starting to sweat a little bit, but you know what? That's not even the best part. Listen carefully. As you rank up, you also get paid matching bonuses on generations and generations deep within your business at unlimited depth. This is where the magic is. When you rank up, you start getting paid in everybody in your business. I don't care whether they're earning $1, you'll earn 50 cents, or you'll earn not 50. 50 cents is if they're your personals, right? You get half. But you'll start earning 10%, 5%, 3%, generations deep, unlimited. Now, please, you don't need to understand exactly how this works. Just understand from all my excitement and sweat and energy that this part of the compensation plan, the 50% personally enrolled up the top, is incredible. But this part down the bottom, for the last 7 months, there are still people that don't understand this. This is true residual income, where you build it and you can walk away and that check keeps coming in and keeps growing for years, guys. That's what we have here with this this little $10 membership club. And I'll say this right now. You really work this biz for a year, watch what happens to your matching bonus. But you can't kind of work it, get lazy, keep squirreling with every shiny object out there. and then come crying to me or to your sponsor that this thing doesn't pay. It pays, but you've got to do the work. You've got to do the work. I've had plenty of people, sorry, I digress, but this is important because we're on the part of the compensation plan that matters, the only part that matters. Forget the matching, forget the matrix pay, forget the fast start, forget the retail. It's all about the matching bonus. And if you get this, you won't sleep. When you understand what this has the ability to do for you and your family, and I yell at some of my people who I love dearly, but we're in a time right now where online, there is so much rubbish going on. Everybody's squirreling, thinking, oh my God, that's the next best thing. Oh my God, my paycheck for LiveGood was only $50. I've got to put food on the table. I understand that. Then get a job. Get a full-time or a part-time job and work your LiveGood business. You can't work LiveGood on its own from the start and hope that you're going to put enough food on the table, because you're always going to squirrel. So I understand that from some of my people and what I'm seeing out there. But if you can look past, the matrix pay and look past the damn fast start bonuses and stop at the matching bonus, you'll see what we have here. You'll be dying to get off this Zoom with me so you can go out and reach out to people. That's how crazy this is. Sorry, guys. This matching bonus is everything. Everything. Anyway, sorry, guys. And finally, if you achieve the diamond rank, you also share in a nice pool of 2% of all the company sales and membership fees. I can't wait for that. That's coming up next. I can't wait because I know what it's worth. It's a few $1,000s per month. Seriously, it's amazing. And you share it with all the other diamonds. Not a bad little bonus. Plus, of course, there's another 0.5% for crown diamonds. There's only 2 of those at the moment, sitting back and sharing 0.5%. Not bad. Now, here are just some things that some of our members have been saying. I just collected a bunch of these, bunch of these messages over the last few months. There are so many. They're important. And, you know, I've never had such an easy conversation. Of course, it's impossible to go back to the old model now, 100%. So I collect these because, you know, I like people to see what others are saying. Now, I want to pause for a moment, and I don't know whether my brother from another mother, Trevor, is out there listening. He said that he might have been. I'd love to call him on just to say a few words. Trev, are you there, buddy? Just to share a little bit about your vision and experience so far.
Yeah, I'm here, buddy. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm here. I made it. Thank you, Johnny. I'm listening to you, man. I'm super excited for not just you, for me, but for everybody here, just to feel Johnny's energy, guys. I mean, he's pouring out his heart to everybody on this call, and the only reason why he is because he cares. That's number one. And number two is because this is real. This is something so phenomenal that a lot of people just miss it. And if you just understand and just be a little patient and give it all you have for a short amount of time. Guys, when I take on a project, sorry guys, that's just me, or I don't know, that's just my personality type, is when I take on something, I go all out for the first 3-4 months, bam. And it never fails. It never fails because you're focused. For 3-4 months, give it all you have. You know, late nights, early mornings, don't sleep. Especially when you have something like this, such a big of an opportunity, so big that you can reach the masses on a global scale. The possibilities are endless, guys. So if I were you, and if I was getting started today, had I to get started today after knowing what I have with LiveGood, I would do things differently. And Johnny mentioned to you is like your first 2 people, or your first 6 people, I would say. Your first 6 people are prime location. The first 6 people that you care the most about should be part of LiveGood. Your first 6, your first 2, and then your first 4 on the second level, because you never know what tomorrow brings. And if you're out there focused, if you're out there sharing, you're out there just probably like say prospecting, You might just find a couple of good leaders, and that's all you need. You don't need too many people, guys. Just understand that. You need a bunch of people. If you want to go to Diamond, you need like three superstars anywhere on 3 teams, anywhere on the teams. There is no cap. This is not like any other compensation plan in any network marketing company on the planet, period. There is no breakaway. There's none of that stuff. So when Johnny's pouring out his heart, there's a reason why, guys. And I promise you, I've been through there. I've been there. I've sacrificed. I've done what it took. Alongside my busy schedule, I had a couple of things going on the side when I got started with LiveGood. But I spent 80% of my time with LiveGood, and there was a reason why. And you can do this too. And we're all there to support you. We're all there to help you. We're all there to mentor. We're all there to just guide you. Anything you need, you have a proven record of success with our team. We have the roadmap to Diamond. Guys, this is crazy stuff. So please, guys, thank you, Johnny. Appreciate you, buddy, for everything that you do and everybody on this team. I mean, I'm just looking at the numbers today, like Johnny emphasized and said that nobody quits. Nobody quits. I've got a team of over like close to 7,000 people. My numbers haven't changed. Nobody quits. Guys, understand this is powerful. Please, I beg you guys, let's go out, change your lives, your family's lives. Go out and share this great opportunity with the masses. And bypass the fast starts. Don't worry about all that stuff, the matching, the residual income. We're just getting started here, guys. We're just getting started. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being on this call. Let's go out and make a difference. Thank you.
Thanks so much, buddy. Always love having you on, and thanks for a nice little surprise. I love it. Love your feedback. And you know what? In my years, I have never, ever, ever seen anything like this, guys. I really haven't. I just haven't. Anyway, look, let's get on with it. A quick little recap. One last time. I just want to make sure you understand. To be a member of LiveGood, an affiliate, it's $49.95 to get started. One-off $40 affiliate fee plus your first month's $9.95. No more monthly auto ship purchases. Order what you want, when you want. Pay $9, $15, $18. Not 70, 90, and 130. I could stop there and that's enough. It's huge. But there's no more chasing people every month to order. There's no more chasing volume and requalifying for ranks every month. There's no more filling up your pantry or your garage with expiring products. There's no more people quitting. That is so significant, what we said here and what Trevor just reminded us. There's no more people quitting. When you build a team, and you get to, 50, 80, 100 people, 500, 1,000. I've nearly got 3,000. It's fantastic to know that you can look at your numbers at any time and they don't drop. They don't drop. One in 1,000 might say, you know what, it's not for me, $10. See ya. But nobody quits. So all you're doing is you're maintaining or growing, not filling in holes. And then I hear every once in a while, oh my God, my check's not big enough. I'm just going to, oh my God, build this thing and get to the matching pay, get to the golds and the platinums. That's what you got to do. If you want it back, firstly, you've got to start with wanting it. You've got to want it. If you believe what we have here, if you believe, really, truly believe like I do, like Trevor does, let us know. Let us know and we'll help you. We'll help you fight through that. You don't have to do this alone. And don't forget the launch of so many new products and services. This is going to be phenomenal starting in a few weeks before Christmas, I believe. Essential oils. But, travel they're talking about, water filters, skincare, everything household. That's going to be amazing. And I'll scream it out from the rooftops again. Hang on. It's the easiest conversation and the most fun you will ever have building a business. But you've got to be patient. Just be patient. We're only in our first year. Okay, now, what's next? Right now, after all that madness and excitement, there's got to be something going on inside of you. I know we've stirred up some emotions, maybe thinking about your future, you're thinking about your family, where you are in life or business right now versus where you really want to be. But I think you're going to be in one of these three categories right now. Number one, I'm doing this. Enough. I'm going all in. I'm going to get to that rank. I'm going to get my 2. I'm going to get my 10. Whatever I need to do, I'm in. Shut up and take my money, Johnny. Or number 2, you know what? I'm not quite ready to build a business just yet, Johnny, but I'd be mad not to at least become a member, get healthy on these ridiculous prices. And who knows? I secure my spot. Who knows how I feel in a month or 2, right? Or number 3 is, thanks anyway. It's not for me. I don't think so. I'm not feeling it today. And that's okay too. But before you go, I just want you to think of one thing, right? If you've really made a decision that you want to do something more for you and your family, that's why you're here, right? If you really want that freedom of true residual income, not you have to show up to make a sale every day in order to get paid. That's a job. If you want that true residual income, to be finally free to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, to build a financial this one gets me. To build a financial fortress around your family that nothing can penetrate, to finally have some peace. Come and join the biggest movement that this industry has ever seen. Come and join the Live Good movement with us. Give yourself and your family that fighting chance of finally winning this online thing. Because many of you, like me, been running around like crazy for years trying to figure out which one of these is going to win for me. This is the easiest and best conversation you'll ever have, I promise you. But you know what? Whatever you do, don't you dare be the one person in 2 years who sits there, looks back and says, oh, I was there. I was on that Zoom with that crazy Aussie guy and I missed it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It matters. It really matters. We simply found a way of sharing a little $10 membership club. Just in case anybody, I'm trying to make it really simple for everybody here now, right? We found a way of sharing a $10 membership club that's never been seen before with just a few people to earn a great little income for you and your family. Now, a little or a lot, that's up to you. But we'll show you how. We'll show you how. We've got the blueprint, like Trevor mentioned. You just need to come with the want and the need and the desire and the drive, right? And you just watch what can happen in your life over the next year or 2. We simply found a way of injecting life back into those long-lost dreams again. This is the part that gets me the most, because this is what drives me. I want to inject life back into people's dreams again. I was on the phone to one of my friends about an hour ago who rang me, who we've been involved in network marketing over the years, but he's given up. He's 60, he's given up, he hates his life, he doesn't have enough money, and he said to me, I just want to go home and just sit on the couch and watch TV. I said, oh my God, then your pain is not big enough. Are you kidding me? I want to inject life back into those dreams again. We found a way of giving people hope again to live an extraordinary life. Why not live an extraordinary life? Why not you? Why not me? And we found a way of making that happen, a way of making an impact. So come and join us. Now, thank you so much for being here. Please make sure, like it says on the screen, make sure you run to the person that invited you here today and start yelling, get me in the matrix, quick. And then, listen, we're not done yet. And then come back on the next Zoom, same time. Bring a couple of guests. We've got these Zooms going throughout the week. There's another one in a couple of days, 9 p.m. Trevor's got it going on. He's got a day one as well. Don't worry about the Zooms. They're there. You just commit. Come back, bring a couple of guests. Let us share that vision with them. They'll join you. Who's not going to join you after experiencing this last 45, 50 minutes? Who won't join you? Seriously. Somebody who's wasting your time, that's all. They'll join you in this movement. And when they do, you'll rank up to bronze, you'll get your money back, and you'll get your name and face in that little template just there on the screen. And let's help you start building an amazing little business and inject life back into your dreams for you and your family. Seriously. And finally, I'm just going to finish off with one of my own personal favorite quotes that everybody started to promote, which is fantastic because it's true. This is how I feel on this journey right from the beginning. I feel like I'm on a freight train that's left the station. It's gaining massive momentum now, much more than it was 7 months ago. And I'm hanging off the side with my hand out, grabbing as many people as I can to come along on this journey. Oh my God, that's exactly how I feel. That's my commitment to everybody that joins me, 100%. So I want to ask that you do the same. Come and join us. And let me just stop recording. But if anybody has any questions, guys, please unmute and